Good morning, friends. It is April the 17th, 2024. I know that it's been a while, and I know that I always say, I know it's been a while, and I'm finding out that it has been revealed to me that I definitely need to spend more time and make more time to spend on this channel and the creation of the channel and the fruition of the channel, and to help people to get free. So one thing, I know Mother's Day is coming up, right? So good. Mother's Day is coming up, and I know that I've spoken at length about my mother and who she was in my life. I can't speak for anybody else's, but I say all that to say, although I had this expectation of a mother, which is what got me in the place of depression, because she wasn't the mother that I expected her to be, I found out later on in life that I had a lot of mother-like figures in my life that showed me and molded me to be the woman I am today. So my mom, I can't for the life of me remember ever seeing her clean. Not that the house was dirty or anything, I just have never seen her clean. So I didn't get my cleaning skills from her. Sometimes it is innate, because I see it in my own daughter. Like, she already knows, like, she knows how to sweep thoroughly, she knows how to fold clothes. Like, she already has these things within her. Like, I didn't even have to show her, she just does it, right? Which is amazing for a 6-year-old, well, even before she was 6, just to see like how they kind of develop into who they are. But so my mom told my dad, and she told me this a lot of times too, that she told him off the rip that, we can get married and do all the things, but I ain't no cook, and I'm not gonna be a cook. So my dad was like, he got that part handled, and he did. He cooked marvelously, and taught us how to cook, because at some point, we had to grow up and take some of that burden off of him as well, as a parent who was doing everything, because although my mother was in the home for the majority of our lives, she was not, she just was absent. Like, she was there physically, but like mentally she wasn't there. My mom also did, though. She always told me how photogenic I was. She always encouraged me to, do the right thing. She also encouraged me to just supported me in who I am, or who I was at the time of when she was in my life. She definitely supported me in those manners. But a lot of time, what I also reveal about her absence, is the fact that it showed me what not to be as a mother as well. So I took that into account on, first of all, I always said I wasn't going to have kids, but here I am. I got 3, and have 3 kids, and we're not going to talk about the abortions of the kids that I could have had, along with the 3 that I did, continue the pregnancy on. So she showed me what not to do as a parent, because I didn't want to repeat the cycle of what happened to me from what happened to her to my children. So I was given that revelation at a very young age that I'm not going to do this to my kid, because I know how I felt as a child, and I was like, I'm not going to repeat this behavior with my kids. I'm just not going to do it. If I ever have kids, because like I said, I was like, I'm not having no kids. So anyway, there were a lot of women in my life I'm 37, that are still very much influential in my life, that are still very much a part of the womanhood that has shaped me into who I am as well, along with my mom. So my best friend Shanice. Every Saturday, her mom was up. She made breakfast, and her mom was up cleaning the house. I mean, from top to bottom. I'm talking about every fixture. I'm talking about the baseboards. I'm talking about vacuuming. I'm talking about moving the furniture, cleaning in the chairs. And I'm talking about even in a room that nobody sat in. We weren't allowed to sit in the front room. We was allowed to sit in the back room, living room. You know how it was back in the day. It's probably still like that in a lot of y'all houses too, for real now. But we weren't allowed to sit in the living room. You know, when you first walk in the house, that's like, this is the space. You ain't allowed to sit here. She dusted every piece of artwork. I mean, to the T. I mean, she cleaned that house from top to bottom every Saturday. And I was always at Shanice's house. So I feel like my mom Saturday, because if you know me, you know I have a mom Saturday. The mom Saturday consists of all the kids and their activities, the grocery, which the grocery now has become Friday deal. Because if y'all didn't know, if y'all have a Kroger near you, you get 4 times the fuel points on Fridays. If you shop at Kroger on Fridays, you get 4 times the fuel points. So, and I drive a truck, 7-seater, and shout out to Big Bruh on that 7-seater truck he gifted me for my birthday. But I literally filled up my tank. The lowest that I had to pay, because you can get up to $1 off a gallon, was $22 to fill up my entire tank on my 7-seater truck. So I definitely utilized that. If you didn't have that nugget, you got it now. So anyway, Mom Saturdays be consistent of going to the butcher, you know, getting all the kids' activities done, cleaning my house, okay? And then on Sundays, I cook for the entire rest of the week, okay? I cook one day for the whole week, lunches and dinners. Breakfast I make for them every morning, for us every morning. So let me get back to the subject. If you can guess that song. Anyway, Shanice's mom, she cooked for her family. She took care of her husband. I was gonna say my man, her man, you know how y'all do. And still does it. So I saw that and I was like, oh, okay, you know, learn that from her, because my mama, she cooked on occasion, but mainly it was Papa. Like 9.7 times out of 10 it was Papa. So cooking got from my dad. Cooking I seen, like I said, Shanice's mom, she always cooks, she always clean. I definitely picked that up from her. My other best friend, April, her mom is very direct. She's very loving, but she's very 100, matter of fact, this is what it is. That's what I got from her, for sure. She even talked to my kids like that now. Okay, them kids are, my kids are her kids. My kids are my best friend kids. My kids, we a whole circle full of a loving dynamic that we just create this atmosphere where it's all love and we all look out and we all just do everything for everybody. Like, this is what we do. But my best friend April, her mom, she is one of a kind. And the way she speaks is very direct. It is what it is. It's very matter of fact. It's very, if I say this, then that's what I mean. And I do find myself speaking to my kids in a loving way, but they also know that I'm very stern and very direct in what I say and how I teach them, or how I encourage them, or how whatever the case may be. They also, my kids have seen me cook, clean. I even cook with them in the kitchen. I'm sure you've seen my videos on Instagram. Once a week, one of them is in the kitchen with me while I'm cooking, doing the things. I don't expect them to learn how to, I don't expect them at all to learn how to cook me a 3-course meal by helping me cook. Just giving them those basic, tools in life to learn how to cook and put things together, so that when they do get older, they can do those things for themselves, or even, if they want to cook me a meal, because they quick to use their little coins to take us out to eat, but they don't want to get in that kitchen just yet. They will make me a bagel or peanut butter and jelly, but basics. So the dynamic of the amount of womanly love I have in my life, those are just my 2 best friends' moms, right? Which is the woman that I am today, and including my mother, and the woman that I'm not today, including my mother, has molded me into who I am today. And I just want to, you know, spread the love and the thanks and give the flowers where the flowers is due to those people. So the family dynamic, I got 2 baby daddies, and they moms, they grandmas, they sisters, they cousins, they aunties, we all one. Like, we mesh so well together. Like, it's amazing the dynamic that we have. Like, I'm not with either one of them, and I know my baby daddies get on my nerves, and I know I get on theirs, but it's all love. Like, they're my dogs. Like, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say to my best friends, and I'm gonna vent, and I'm gonna be frustrated to them, but they're my dogs. Like, we have an understanding, we have a relationship that may not work for outsiders, but we cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no beef. You know, I'm not mad at you. And I also have realized in my life that kids do need both parents. So I'm not going to stand in the way of that. Now, there has been times where there has been separation because people don't know how to stay in their lane. And I will get to that further down the line when we get to talking. But right now, this is about the mothers who have influenced me, the aunties, the women who have influenced me. Because a lot of times we get an expectation of, again, where we are defeated by our own expectations of people, not knowing that God has placed other people around you to help you to be this woman that he has called you to be. And a lot of times we don't, or people, you know, the angels that walk this earth, the angels, he will send his angels down through people, and you so stuck on who this person should be that you can't, you blinded on the helpers, the destiny helpers that God has placed in your life to get you where you need to be. So I'm so grateful. So Roman's dad's mom, that's my mama, I call her mama. His sister, Roman's dad's sisters, they're my sisters. Like, they my sisters. They kids are my nieces and my nephew. It just is what it is. Still. Okay, I'm auntie. His little cousins kids, I'm auntie. Like, we make it work. Like, it's all love. Like, I show up for them, they show up for me and my kids. We just do this family thing, and it's absolutely amazing how the women, we just get together and do this thing. You know, it's so beautiful. Roman's dad's sister's mom, she my mama too. You know what I'm saying? She my mama too. The twins' dad's moms, they my mama. They my mama. We have an understanding. We have a love. They are women in my life that have accepted me, have respected me as their grandkids' mother. Because I'm not blocking nobody. Like, I'm not blocking. They very well understand who their son is. And when you have an understanding of who your son is, you realize that we can move forward in a relationship for the kids. Because the amount of love that we have across the board, the dynamic that we have, is just beautiful. The way we get together, the way we show up, the way we show out for each other, just simple pulling up, having a conversation, pulling up, having a meal, pulling up, sitting outside, picking up somebody's groceries. Do you need something? Just that communication and the ability to pay homage or respect to the ones that always look out or have molded me into who I am. It just shows that, you know, love will always win. Like, God is love. Like, the common factor is love, and God is love. So the common factor is God here. You know what I'm saying? Because God has literally put these people in place in my life, and me to be in place in their lives, to make it work according to his will, despite all the things that have transpired with me and my baby daddies. I'm talking about with the police involved. I'm talking about, I'm gonna share this story a little later. But despite all the things that have transpired, we have come to an agreement that we all love each other, and we are going to do this thing called love, and we are going to be the village that changes the world. Like, we have agreed to do this. We have agreed to change the dynamic of baby daddy, baby mama. We have agreed to just love on one another. It is really just as simple as that. And when I tell you I'm so grateful for the women in my life, I could write a book about all the things. I could write my best friends, Kiana, Shanice, April. Okay? Like, if I would have never met Roma's dad, I don't even know who my destiny helpers would have been. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even imagine life without the destiny helpers. I just cannot. The women have showed up. When I tell you, Roma's dads, we're not gonna say Roma's dads. On Roma's dad's side of the family, my nieces, my cousins, their cousins, whoever you want to call it, whatever you want to claim, they're my people, okay? We are one, and it is a beautiful thing, and I'm just so grateful to God that he put these people in my life, in my path, to realize that, hey, yeah, your mama wasn't there, but these people, they have showed up every time. Without me even asking, God will put them in place, and they will come forward, and they will just know what to say and know what to do. And for me to be that light for somebody else, hands down, the feeling is so amazing. I can't thank him enough. I can't thank God enough. Anyway, to all the women out there, whether you're a mom, because although I'm a mom, okay, although I'm a mom, I'm an auntie, I'm a big cousin, I'm a little cousin, I'm a sister, whatever you want to label me, I'm a woman, and I'm grateful to be this woman. I'm grateful to be the woman I am. I'm grateful to be the woman God has called me to be. I'm grateful to be walking in his path. Again, despite all of the things, to all the women who carry all the titles, who wear all the many hats, who do all the things, happy Mother's Day early. Happy being a woman. Be grateful, be proud to be the woman that you are, because God made you who you are. It's the uniqueness of you. Really take a look at who been in your corner. Lose the expectation of who ain't. And it's okay. God is love, y'all. And when I tell you I am loved and covered, we could go deeper if you got questions. But with us, what's understood don't gotta be explained. Like, we just know. We just know.